What's good, YouTube? This your boy J Diggy 92 coming at y'all with another review. Today it's on something a little different though. Of course, you guys know Views from the Six, the Drake album that we all pretty much been waiting for, came out like out of nowhere, just in my opinion. I think it was supposed to drop like not this soon. I don't know, maybe I'm just tripping, but it seemed like it just dropped like quick as hell. Like, and what's funny is that Lemonade dropped and then that one just came out of nowhere. So I don't know, maybe it was a playoff Lemonade, maybe he had plans for that. Sorry I keep looking at my phone. It's just I'm trying to get it together while I'm talking to y'all. But yeah, just in my personal opinion, Views dropped quick as fuck. Like, it did, just to be in my opinion, but it seemed like it came out of nowhere and it was like a random drop. Like, he was just like, all right, drop that shit now. Like, that's just in my personal opinion. But getting into the music, honestly, this CD sounds like it's a clash between the two Drakes. Like, and first of all, before I even get into that, I know I'm late on it, but y'all know how I am with music. You can't just listen to a song or listen to a whole album with 20 damn songs on it like twice and really get the feel for like, well, not even twice, like 2-3 times. Like, you've got to listen to it like maybe at least a good 10 times to get the feel for every song, like get the message, because there's a lot of stuff you'll miss because you're just listening those 2 times and then you go back later and be like, damn, that was dope that he said this and that, and then I really feel this way about it. And so that's why I take a little bit more time when it comes to music wise, and I drop later than everybody else, just because I want to really like dwell on the music and get my perspective together, then come to y'all. So it's like a more well-developed one. I'm not saying nobody else has a well-developed one, but just in my opinion, there's you gotta sit with music to get what they really meant behind it. But I know I'm rapping and it's already gonna be long because he dropped 20 damn songs on one album. But just in what I was saying earlier, it sounded like a clash between the old Drake and the new Drake. Y'all know old Drake, like Marvin's Room Drake, like, I love you so much, we can't be together. Like, I'm the side guy, but I swear to God, I'm gonna be first one day and I'm gonna love you till then. Like, that type of Drake was fighting with the new Drake, like new swole Drake. Like, bitch, I'm Drake. I could pull another one of you like that, bitch. Like, fuck you mean? Like, so yeah, that's how I got what I got from it, just listening to these songs and everything else. It was like him finding himself in like who he really was, because everybody knows Drake got swole out of nowhere. Drake did not look like this a few years ago. But let's get into the music I'm rapping. Like, right off the jump, Family Close, one of my faves, like my favorite jumps on this was Family First. It's not top 2, I got my top 2 and I'll tell y'all when I get to them, but Family Close, it was dope. Like, he's actually like coming for the female he's talking about. Like, he was like, I hate people like you. Like, you if you heard the song, you know what I'm talking about. Like, he was like he wasn't like all Marvin's Room, like, fuck that nigga. Like, it was just like he putting the blame on the female this time instead of everything else, instead of his damn self. He putting the blame on the female. So I thought that was different. So that's why I say new Drake kind of came out in that one. Like, I thought it was dope. So that was one of my favorites. Next song, 9. I listened to it, but I really don't listen to it. Like, it's one of those to where it's pretty much he bragging on himself, and like he's, what's the word? Yeah, he like addressing like fake love, real love, the comparison between the twos he's getting now and everything else. But yeah, it's one of those that I really like, I skip. Not skip, but I don't pay too much attention to, so I don't really have too much to say on it. But I mean, this whole album is good, but this is just not one of my favorites. Then You With Me, that one is dope because it's the DMX one where it was a DMX bike, and it started off like, I think he was on, if I'm not mistaken, he was on the phone like it was ringing, and then was like, what these bitches want from my nigga? Like, I thought it was dope. And then, for real, what really drug me into liking this song was how like, it was like slow at first. He was chilling, but he addressing the female and everything else. But then at the end, like he went off. Like it was like, he went from 0 to 100 real quick, just to use one of his songs, like 0 to 100 real quick. Like he fed up with the jump. Like, so I'm tired of banging with you. Like, you either with it or you not. You either with me or you not. So I thought it was dope. The little DMX bite was, sorry y'all. The DMX bite was probably like one of my favorite, like because of that, like that made that song. Next up is Feel No Ways. Pretty much, I just got one thing. It sounded like a Street Fighter jump when like the beat actually like dropped, and it was just like the beat playing for a minute. I thought it was like a sound off of Street Fighter, just like a little throw that in there. But Feel No Ways was good. It's like he talking to the female who cannot understand why he left her the way he did, and like cannot understand how like he's changed, and like he's saying it's not in a bad way, like he left to get himself together, but like she still want to do the same old shit. Like everybody know when you grow, like if you keep getting pulled back into the old shit, like you still gonna be the old you. Like you just wasted your time pretty much learning and maturing for nothing, just to go back to your old bullshit. Like, and she honestly, in my opinion, she couldn't understand that, so she trying to make him feel some type of way. And like, honestly, she just can't accept the new Drake. Like, she can't. So just in my opinion, that's what Feel No Ways was. I like Feel No Ways. That was a good track. Then Hype. It's all right. I feel like Hype should have been on What a Time to Be Alive, because it's like he on that Future flow. Like Drake has like 3 or 4 flows on this track. It's like the Caribbean one, it's the Future one, it's the old Drake, and then like new flexing like I'm That Nigga Drake. So this was one of those songs he sounded like Future on. So I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be on What a Time to Be Alive. So it's not like I skipped it, but I'm not too into Drake's like Future flow. Like he taking like he just like chopping with the beat, if y'all know what I'm saying. So I'm not into that one really like big. Then Weston Road Flows is a good track. The Lil Mary J. Blige, pretty much bite. I liked it. It was dope. And pretty much he's clowning in this one. Just in my opinion, he clowning the people that hate on him. Like they should be aiming for goals, instead they're too busy aiming at him. I don't know if this was like coming talking to Meek, like why you keep making diss tracks, like it's over. We heard you the first time. We really didn't hear you like the first time, but we heard you the first time. Like it's no need to continue. I won. Pretty much this is, in my opinion, what it sounded like. Just to be honest, like Meek, I don't think he can get over the fact that Drake bust his ass like that, no homo, but it is what it is. He'll learn one day. Once, I guess Drake gotta just stop addressing that situation. But next up is Redemption. Redemption is one of those ones to where he really don't know. Like, you just listen to the song, he was like, I don't know really what to say to you. Like, every time you think about me, redemption on your mind, like I gotta do something to make it up to you. But it's just like, I don't know what to say about that, because like I progressed, I'm this Drake now and that, and you're mad at me because I progressed and I left you behind because I needed to like see what I could do. Like he said that in the song, to see what I could do. Like he had to find himself like musically, lyrically, probably as a person overall, and she just can't accept the progress that he had to go through to become the great person or great rapper or lyricist or entertainer. Just to sum all that up, entertainer that he is now, and she wants pretty much him to redeem himself, but he like, I can, but why should I, when all I was trying to do is progress myself and be all that I can be, not to use like an army quote, but be all he can be. So like this was just what I got from that song. I like that song. It's a good song. Then With You is next. One of my favorite songs. It's like, it was like who was on it? I think it was WizKid. I'm pretty sure it was WizKid on it. Nah, that's Dance With You. I forgot who was on it. But nah, Party Next Door was actually on it. I like it. It's like, I don't really listen to Party Next Door, but I think he did it good. So it's like, they talking about a confused female in my perspective. Like, when I'm with you, we good. Like, we chilling, we straight. But then, like, when I'm not, like, you dogging me, like, you talking behind my back, like, you saying this, that, and the third. But then you come back with me and like, oh, I like, pretty much this confused ass female that don't really. This whole album is about a confused ass female, just in my opinion. Like, or maybe confused ass niggas. Like, niggas could be females too, so we ain't gonna talk about that. But I know I just looked off like somebody was supposed to be here, but it's not, y'all. It's just me, J Diggy. But yeah, like, when they're good, but when it's bad, like, confused. So I like that one. That was pretty much, it was a dope one to me. Then Faithful is up next. Faithful pretty much saying, like, I guess he met a new female finally, and it's just like, she's so worried about getting herself together, and like, she wants to get herself together, pretty much what Drake was doing earlier in its songs, and like, she wants to progress, but she feels like if she does that, she can't pay as much attention to him, and she feels like Drake ain't gonna hold her down and be faithful and everything. So he pretty much like, I got you, do what you need to do, I'll still be around, and like, when you done growing, progressing, like, I'ma still be here, and then we can be where we supposed to be. But until then, do you, boo, do you, babe, do you, nigga, do you. It's like, nah, but yeah, that's pretty much what I got from it. Like, don't worry about me, do you, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna hold you down. Like, don't worry about what you hearing, whatever, I'm here with you, I'm rocking with you. In the story. Then Controlla, I'm not really gonna speak on like singles from this album, but everybody know what Controlla was. Like, this little Drake Caribbean flow, like the Rihanna Pondy Replay flows, and like Work and everything else. So I'm not really gonna speak on that. So it's a single, you guys know it. Then Still Here, it's another one. It's like one of them Drake flexing tracks. I'm not too into flexing tracks, like, just to be honest. I'm not hating on them. Like, I'm glad Drake doing as good as he doing, but like, just me, I'm more of a lyrical, like wake up type person. Like, that's pretty much what I'm on. Like, I don't know, guys, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just not big on flex tracks. Like, I'm this and I'm that, I'm the hottest because I rap. Like, I'm not low-key bars, nigga, yoga flame bars, like flame on, nigga, fire, nigga. It's like, no, yeah, I'm not too big on those type of tracks, so I really don't listen to that one as much. Then One Dance, I like One Dance because WizKid and what's the joint name, like Kayla or something. I think Kayla killed it. Like, I don't know who she is, but like, she did good on the joint. This WizKid was on it, and then it's kind of like a radio single, but like, this one is like, you in the house, you jamming, and like, yeah, like, I like this one. Like, it's kind of like an enjoy life song. So like, I vibe with it. I bang with it tough. Next up is Grammys, and I know I said I don't like flexing tracks, but Grammys was dope. Like, and it was dope because Future was on it. I don't know what it is about Future, but that nigga will make anything a hit. But like, Future was on it, and he said something that got me. He was like when he was talking, he wasn't talking about Drake, he was talking about himself, and he was like, people gonna think I want a Grammy the way I'm dropping music, the way I'm so turned, the way I'm like, I'm vibing in these streets. They're gonna be like, damn, what the fuck? Like, did the nigga win the Grammy? Like, what the fuck? Who gave this nigga an award to make him go harder? Like, you only go harder like that if you win some shit for going hard in the first place. Like, who pumped it? Who is gassing this nigga up? Like, so that's what I got from it. Like, I thought it was dope. Like, they was going booming. It should have been on What a Time to Be Alive, but honestly, it's cool. We still got to hear it, so that's all that really matters. Then next up is Child's Play. It's one of my top two. Like, Child's Play, I don't know why, but Child's Play is like dope. Probably because like, it was like, he talking about a basic bitch, and like, not all females is basic bitches. You gotta distinguish between a basic bitch and a woman that likes simple things. Basic bitches do basic shit. Females that like simple shit go to work, they got a job, they work hard, they take care of this, that, the third, and all they want is some like time. Basic Jones just like, we gotta go get my outfit for the club, and like Friday we gotta go to the club, and then Saturday we gonna turn up that night too, Sunday we gonna chill, and then Monday this, that, and like basic bitches do basic shit. Like y'all know what I'm talking about. So I don't know, I think it was just funny to me. Like the track was funny. He was like, why you getting loud and like cheesecake, you know I like to go there. Like this a family restaurant. Like these type of people go to like Disney World, take their kids to Disney World and everything else, and you sitting here being childish. Like you taking my Bugatti to go get some tampons, bitch. Like you couldn't just like, you couldn't take a Uber, bitch. Like now I'm having my keys because you put miles on the bitch. Like, nah, chill, you being basic. Like you asking me for an outfit, bitch, I'm Drake. Bitch, ask me for a car so you can take your tampons and get your tampons and your Kotex, nigga. Like, nah, I thought it was, I like it because it was funny as shit to be. That's probably why I like it. So I'm done rapping on that one. Like I could talk about that one all day because it was hilarious. But next up, Pop Style. Pop Style is not the radio version. That's the only reason I'm talking about it, because I know I said I wouldn't talk about singles, but he dropped the throne, like the 2 Jay-Z lyrics, like verses, and then the Kanye part, like he dropped that and it's just him rapping. I don't have a problem with it. It's just me personally, I like the original version because I'm a Kanye fan. You guys know that. So I mean, I thought the original was dope, but it's not just bad. It's just I wish he would have put the original on here, but it's cool. Sometimes it's good to change stuff up. Then Too Good. It's probably my number one. And I'm not a big Rihanna fan, but Rihanna don't sound like Rihanna on this joint. She sound like original Before I'm Crazy. Like I read something when it first came out. Like when she first came out, I was like, oh my God, Find the Replay. Like I'm just jamming, I'm living, I'm having fun. And now it's like, fuck me with a shovel and slap my titties. Like that's I don't remember where I read that from. I read it on IG somewhere. Shout out to you, whoever thought of that. But like, that was funny, like, cause that's how she is now. But she didn't sound like the crazy Rihanna. It was just like fun, like chill Rihanna. I'm gonna make this song. But Too Good, just like talking about, like, I treat you this type of way. I'm too good for you. Like that's what it is. It was like, what it say? Like, I listened to this track all day and I can't believe I forgot the lyrics already. But it's just like, I'm too good for you. I'm way too good for you. Like, you take my love for granted. I just don't understand. I'm too good to you. I'm way too good to you. It's like, I'm sorry, y'all. That joint, I love that track. That joint's fire. So I'm gonna just go ahead and jump off that because I know I rap forever. But next up, Summer's Over interlude. Just an interlude filler track. Dope. Bridge between the two songs is coming up, but there's a filler. I don't need to talk about it. Fire and Desire. It's pretty much one of those sexual joints. Like I wanna feel all your desires. I wanna light your fire, baby, burning up. Hey, we got a hit though. Nigga. At night, I think of you. It's like, nah, but I don't know what that was. I think because I got over my cold, I'm turned. But yeah, it's pretty much Fire and Desire. Next up is Views, another flexing track. Pretty much how he at the top, like he ain't ever gonna stop. So apparently my camera thought it was cool to go ahead and cut it because I went over my little 20 minutes and he ain't want to tell me I should knock you smooth out, bruh. It's like, nah, but nah, yeah, like I said, Views was pretty much he flexing and everything else. And then after Views was pretty much Hotline Bling. And that's pretty much Views from the 6 right there. But yeah, in my opinion, Views is dope. Views is legitness, whatever you want to call it. Sorry y'all if I'm sniffing and everything, but just got over cold. But yeah, man, Views is dope. I can't compare it to any of his other albums just because I haven't listened to any of his other albums. Reason why I haven't, because back then Drake was all on this sad tip. Like, I was not sad 24/7. Like, I wasn't. So it was just like that music didn't not influence me or affect me. It's just, what's the word I'm looking for? It didn't relate to me, because at the time I wasn't in relationships. I wasn't thinking like about females, just to keep 100. I was more interested in like school and everything. I was a nerd, y'all, just keep 100. So yeah, man, like, to compare it with all his other albums, I can't. But just in my opinion, it's a classic in the making. It's not an instant classic, but it's a classic in the making once people actually listen to it, develop their own opinions, and really dig into what the songs are saying and gather their own intellect on it. So, and not just go off of what I say or what somebody else say or whatever. Develop your own. That's what music is about. And that's why it takes so long to develop my own opinion on it. So everybody has their own opinion, and I think it's great. So yeah, but in my opinion as well, just to drop this, I heard somebody say it, but they said Views is the male equivalent to Lemonade, the Beyonce joint. I'm not sure how true that is, because I have yet to hear Lemonade. It's not that I'm not interested in hearing it, but what I've heard from it is dogging dudes. And I talked to one of the homies, and she was like, no, just, it's not about dogging dudes, it's dogging ain't shit niggas. But I'm just saying, I know what I've heard, and from what I've heard, it was like, you ain't got no average bitch, boy. You gonna watch this fat ass bounce to another dick, boy. Like, I get that. I get where you coming from, B. But just know that some of these joints out here is average and basic. So if you take your basic ass and you leave your good dude and bounce to another dick, just know that the dicks ain't always bigger on the other side of the fence. That's all I'm saying. Keep it 100. So, I mean, if that's really what Beyonce album about, which I don't know, I can't formulate an opinion on it because I haven't heard it, and I plan on listening to it. I'm just not gonna do a review unless y'all want me to. But from what I've heard, if that is true, Views is the male equivalent. To keep 100, because he is kind of dogging females in it, just like a little bit, like he respected them, but he dogging the basic joints. So yeah, so if Beyonce is dogging basic niggas, Drake is dogging basic bitches. So it's the album about fuck girls and fuck boys. Like, it makes sense. So yeah, just in my opinion, it would be the equivalent to Lemonade if that's what Lemonade is about. So yeah, I know I'm rapping and I know this is long, but go ahead, hit that thumbs up, that like button, subscribe to the channel for me. I greatly and definitely appreciate that one. If you want to follow me on anything, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snaps, and Snapchat. All JDiggy92. Y'all know the spiel about Snapchat. I go over it a lot. Snapchat, that's where you see everything I'm doing. Instagram, finished product. Everything else, I don't bang with it like that. So keep 100. But yeah, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed this review. Views from the 6, classic album in the making. And most definitely you want to listen to it. Like, just to keep it real with y'all, it's good. That's all I've been listening to, and probably all I will be listening to until something else drops. I can't compare it to any of his old music. I haven't really heard his old albums like that, so that's on me, y'all. But just in my opinion, it's a classic in the making, if the right people listening to it and the right opinions get formulated and everything else. But Male Lemonade, thank y'all for watching. I love y'all, and like I always say, I will most definitely see y'all when I see y'all.